you are the mistress to Shirley Strawberry's husband, Ernesto.
We would talk every day for like 5 minutes, like a breakfast call. I was a friend, and just a friend. We just talked about everything. You know what I'm saying? 5 minutes a day, whatever. I was just a friend.
Girl, if I found out,
I'm sure.
As a wife,
but you know what? If you was
speaking to my husband,
if I was fat and busted, would they care?
Now, there's been calls that have been all over the internet, okay, that have not only exposed Shirley, the husband, you, and Steve Harvey, and Marjorie Harvey. There's been a lot of these calls circulating. Now, surprising, let me read this article, okay, because I just want to read a portion of this article. Now, Shirley Strawberry's estranged husband is incarcerated at the Atlanta Fulton County Jail on gun possession, theft,
back up,
fraud. Hold on. No, I just want to read the article. That's why you're here.
Okay,
That's why you're here. So, on gun possession, theft, fraud, child pornography charges, as per the Jasmine brand. Now, according to Sandra Rose, Williams is serving a 23-month prison sentence. You have very intimate phone calls with this woman's husband, and you're claiming that y'all have never slept together, and you only had 5-minute conversations of him waking up and saying good morning to you.
That's Nesto calling me.
That's Nesto calling you? Okay, go ahead and answer.
An inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility. To accept this call, press 0.
Ernesto, it's Tasha K. How you doing?
That's what you're dealing with right now. And I put that shit on every fucking post that I ever had on Instagram. I understand it. I took all that shit, all everything I said, twist it to make fun. I don't fuck about that shit. They gonna see God come true today. As you speak, I don't give a damn if Steve don't like you. They ain't got nothing to do with me. You here to deliver a motherfucking message. And I want to see you do your motherfucking job.
Steve Harvey made her get up and address the things that she spoke with her husband about in terms of his marriage and what's going on with him and Marjorie and her not being at the house and she's never been to his house and, you know, a lot of stuff. And
that was one phone call when he was just asking her how her day was. And she was just, when a person's in jail, especially.
All right, up next, Linda. Linda, hey, where you calling from?
I love you.
Love you too, baby. Where you calling from?
Indiana.
Okay, shout out to Indiana. And do you have a relationship-based question? Career-based?
I'm having issues with.
You having issues with who?
My son and my daughter.
Go ahead, shoot.
And they basically trying to run my life and tell me what to do. And when I try to give them advice, they don't want to listen. And I've been here 54 years. Birthday was just December the 1st.
Now, why would they be trying to run your life?
Because like your situation, like you said with your mom, my daughter thinks she's smarter than me. She's 24 and she thinks she can run my life and the whole family life, my brother, my son, and my life, because she has the money.
You taking money from her?
$50, and she's throwing that in my face.
Do you need it?
At that moment, yes, I did.
It's something you ain't telling me, Miss Linda.
What you mean?
It's very vague. Like, I just don't understand how your kids would feel that they can run your life. It's just over giving you like $50. Like, what type of relationship do you have? If I talk to your kids, what would they tell me about you?
That I hold grudges, and I do, because I did my best for my children. They never wanted for nothing. And now that they grown and they're living their life, I can't control what they do. They're 24 and 33. And I try my best to stay out of a relationship. But if you're calling me crying that your other partners cause you harm, I'm a parent. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to see what I see. And if you don't want to hear from me, why you call me? Why you crying? But then you want to try to flip it on me that I'm the bad energy and I bring bad things. But I'm seeing you as a parent. I'm not seeing you as your friend. I'm never going to be your friend. I'm going to be a parent first. And if I see something.
But even though those are your kids, they're adults.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can't treat them like they're kids in adult situations.
I understand that.
So if they're calling you about having relationship issues, you have to approach that like an adult, not like a parent. It's not time to beat them down when they need your advice on how to raise up. And I think it's amazing that your kids are able to call you and tell you things like that. But why are you holding grudges against your kids? Like, those are your children. There's no reason to hold a grudge against your kids when they're calling you, asking which way they should go in life. They're giving you money. And then they probably throw it in your face when you turn around and talk shit about them.
And they talk stuff about me too. I was called an unfit parent because I wouldn't leave my mama in Chicago, that she was not able to walk. And I had to stay there and sacrifice for my mom. My mom died in my arms. And my kid, my daughter especially, said it's my fault we're here in Indiana, but she has 2 degrees, financially well off, but it's my fault because her life is like it is. No, you make your life as you want. I parent you the best I could. She never wanted for none. She went to the best top school here in Indiana. She never wanted for nothing.
So then she's just entitled. And she's going to go through her shit. And guess what?
Why treat your mother like that when I done did all I could for her?
She don't know no better. She's stupid and entitled. When you got that much going on in your life, but this part is what's keeping you from being successful, but you've been successful in every area of your life, you're just somebody that she's using. It's kind of like you're an innocent casualty. It's like running into somebody in traffic and they having a bad day. You just happen to be their target. And because you're the closest person to her, she's going to put that all on you because she sees herself in you. You are a reflection of her.
Yes.
But you can't beat her down. You just got to ignore her.
I do. I have to take my absent pill. I have to stay distance from her to replenish myself so I can handle what's going to come before me.
Right. And that's okay. Deal with her on Sundays only.
All
that's
right.
your baby. I ain't finna tell you to not have a relationship with your kids.
Baby. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, now what's up with your son?
Just don't want to listen. You know, he calls and cried to me, but you living a better life than you was as a teen, but you still want to come at me like you want my advice, but then when I give you the advice, you're like, I'm attacking you.
So
but
both of you kids saying the same thing about you?
Yeah. It's like they double team on me.
I can tell then, and if they that far apart in age, you may have something, Miss Linda, about yourself that you just may need to tweak a little bit with dealing with your adult kids.
I agree.
You know what that is?
No, tell me.
You too blunt.
I'm sorry. That's all my life I've been like that. I know
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I get the same thing, Miss Linda.
But where I'm from the west side of Chicago. That's how I had to do to survive.
I get it, but these your children. You're not talking to no gangsters. You're not talking to no kids. No niggas on the street. These your kids.
I know.
They gonna wipe your ass. The same way you was up there taking care of your mama, they gonna be taking care of you.
I hope not.
They are. They're gonna take care of you.
I don't know.
They are, Miss Linda. That's what it's for. That's why we have the relationship that we have with our kids. So if they both saying the same thing about you, your tongue, you gotta, sometimes everybody can't take that. I apologize to winos here. I had to take down a show a couple weeks ago because I was too harsh. You gotta know, like, okay, yes, you may be always right. That's why they call you Miss Linda. But you don't want to make it to where it's hard for them to walk through the door when you open it. You don't want to close that door to your children. These your kids, your children. And sometimes they just want mama to listen. They don't want you to say shit. They just want you to listen. Maybe think about it and come back.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you, Tasha.
No problem, Ms. Linda. Thank you. We're going to take one more before we go